I know. I know. Every day. Every day. I know. Hey. We're gonna be okay. Chronic pain is something that many people deal with. And it's not fun. We're not gonna pretend. But it is manageable. And in this video, what we're gonna do, you and me, is practice various ways of relaxing. We'll talk about things you can do throughout your day and your week to hopefully make living with chronic pain a little easier. Alright. Okay. So, like I like to do many times at the beginning, is for you and me to connect through breath. So, let's take a breath together. And we're gonna put out into the universe that after we've taken our breath together, that we will both feel twice as relaxed as we do right now. Are you ready to join me? Okay, twice as relaxed. Join me in a breath. Breathe in. And out. And go ahead. Do you feel twice as relaxed? I know that I do. And let's take another connecting breath together. And this time we're gonna let it out with an audible sigh. That felt so good. I think we should do it again, don't you? Okay, let's do it again. Breathe in, audible sigh. Now, for those who are familiar with me, a familiar theme, and if you'd like to see other videos related to this, ASMR for tinnitus and ASMR for migraines and headaches. It's all related. It's all related to using the power of our mind. And it's also very important that we don't resist. As I'm fond of saying, and if you know it, say it with me. What we resist persists. What we resist persists. So, with chronic pain, we're not trying to get rid of it per se. that would be, I'm guessing, futile. What we want to do is accept it, that it's there, and you can notice it, and you can observe it. And one technique that many people find very helpful is if we can visualize our pain, but give it a shape, a color, a texture. What that allows us to do is it takes it from being a complex, kind of like nebulous thing, and it allows our powerful brains, this beautiful, powerful brain you have, to manipulate it, if you will. Okay? Very much like the headache remedy. So if you can, be sure to be in a safe, comfortable place. And for this exercise, you may either lie down, sit down, whatever you would like, but I want you to be comfortable. And continue to breathe. And now notice your pain. Tell me, where is it? Okay. And what color is it right now? What color is that pain? And if that pain had a shape, what would it be? Okay. Okay. Good. And now, I want you to visualize that color and shape of the pain. And visualize it gently floating outside of your physical body. It's not gone, but you can notice it. Just notice it, its shape outside of you right now. Good. And now, let's visualize it again. What color is it now? Okay. What shape is it? And if you can imagine it now, being somehow iridescent, transparent, right? For somehow that colorful shape is able to float away from your body just for a while, just you can visualize that pain gently just floating next to you. And as it's floating next to you, harmlessly, maybe you might feel a light sense of relief. And bring your focus back to me. There we go. Focus on me. Good. And let's take some connecting breaths together. Okay. And if you want to make a little audible sound on the exhale, you're welcome to. There we go. Good. There we go. Good. Another technique we can do, other than visualizing it, is we can visualize our happy place. I have many wonderful, soothing, happy places, and it depends on my mood. Sometimes my happy place is by water, at a beach with warm sunshine. Sometimes my happy place is in the mountains, surrounded by fragrant pine trees and leaves and a mountain stream. Sometimes maybe it's flying like a bird, like a falcon or an eagle, hawk, floating on updrafts of air along a cliff. Sometimes it's walking through snow and the beautiful crunch, crunch, crunch of a brisk winter's walk. But for you right now, where's your happy place? Where do you want to go right now? That sounds lovely. And as always, when we do a visualization, be very, very specific. Notice how it smells. What do you smell in your happy place? Yeah. Notice what you hear, what specific sounds are unique to your happy place. let's take another breath, and this time, after we take this breath, we are going to be twice as relaxed as we are already. Are you ready? Okay, take a breath with me. Twice as relaxed. Release. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Yeah. I know, man, we are gonna be okay. And what I want you to do now is just stay there in your happy place while I gently brush your face. Just like that. Nice, gentle brushing. Then we'll talk about some things we can do to maintain this level of peace and serenity, even in the face of chronic pain. So, first and foremost, breathing and meditation, which I know you already know. But I want you to take at least 5 minutes a day to just sit still and focus on your breath. I want you to visualize a little spot just above your belly button and imagine it gently rising and falling with each breath. Picture that spot just above your belly button rising and falling with each breath. Notice the sound of your own breathing. And for 5 minutes a day, we're going to do this. We can do that, right? Just 5 minutes a day. We can do that, can't we? Yeah. Okay. And as we continue to focus on our breath, things we can do for our chronic pain. Exercise. Now that may be counterintuitive, but exercise releases endorphins, and it allows ourselves to not only be healthier across the board, but it also improves our self-esteem, our emotional health, because our whole body is tied together. And when we improve one part of our life, it has a ripple effect across the rest. Which is why my next suggestion is getting enough sleep. It is so important for us to get at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Treat yourself. Allow yourself that gift. The gift of 7 or 8 hours of sleep. Now, the next suggestion we're going to do is we're going to reduce the amount of processed foods and sugars that we consume. But here's the thing. I don't want you to do something drastic unless guided by a doctor or a medical professional. But see if you can make a small change that's maintainable. And what I mean is, so many folks are kind of, what happens at the beginning of the year? New Year's resolutions. Everybody gets all excited, and they all join a gym, and they work out really hard for 2 weeks, and they stop because it's not fun. A lot of working out can be kind of painful, and it ends up being non-sustainable. So what I want you to do is do something sustainable. Yeah. If you can make a subtle change, maybe a little less if you're used to having a cookie or something during the day, or if there's a time when you often have a snack, and that snack might be chocolate or candy, see if you can reduce that or eliminate that. And hey, if you can't, you can't. Be kind to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. But if you can, see if you can reduce some of those foods. The reason is inflammation. Inflammation is a real problem. And unfortunately, a lot of the foods we eat cause inflammation. Breads, grains, alcohol, sugar, basically the things that bring us joy, at least bring me joy, often are also the causes of our inflammation. So we want to reduce that whenever possible. So we want to reduce stress in our life as much as possible. Stress causes all kinds of health issues. So many. And it literally shortens our lives. You may also find it very helpful to join a support group and talk to other humans that are having a similar experience to yourself. There's something about sharing and having a shared connection that is very powerful. I also highly recommend scheduling fun activities throughout your week. Things you get to look forward to. Because when we are excited about something, it distracts us, but it just makes life easier. I remember for me, when I was a kid, you'd wake up in the morning and it would be a school day, and you gotta go to school. But if it was snowing that night and we woke up and we checked the TV to see if we had a snow day, and you would watch the school names scroll by in alphabetical order, and if you saw your school, you got really excited, and all of a sudden play and make a snowman, make snow angels, but the time just flew by because you were excited about it, you were joyful about it. So, schedule things throughout your week, and even daily if you can, that makes you happy. And it's important to write it down, put it in your calendar. It makes it so much more real. Yeah. And the last thing is, in the spirit of self-love and self-care, please go and schedule yourself a nice full body massage. I am taking my own advice, and I am now committing to getting at least one massage per month, but really my goal is 2. That every other week I allow myself and I treat myself to an hour of relaxation. And I have to say, it's really, really worth it. So I want to thank you for spending this time with me, and even though you may still be experiencing some chronic pain, I hope it's a little more manageable, that it's a little more in the background right now. And as always, I look forward to seeing you again very, very soon. Until then, rest well, sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite, and I look forward to our next meeting. Sweet dreams.